Welcome back to our news time. Panic as Buhari probes Abba Kyari's office orders. Then they tell us here how their own Buhari won't take probe Abba late chief of staff Abba Kyari's office. Meaning the whole evil when the late chief of staff don't do the time when in their life regarding that his office, regarding people when he appoints, he made them come into or inside the Buhari's government. Then they tell us, say, their Buhari now, say, he won't begin probe those people. When we say Abba Kyari bring come, when we say their Buhari no sign. People when we say Abba Kyari personally, according to them, bring them come into power. Or bring them come into Buhari's government. But we don't tell on recently, say, anybody when we occupy that chief of staff's seat or office, that person, not the president of Nigeria automatically, because chief of staff office don't big pass the president's office. Now so they work now in Nigeria. They don't tell us, say, chief of staff office, a very powerful office. Okay? Now chief of staff, they talk. But now, they come, they talk, say, na Buhari, oh. And this one, now the same Buhari, when they tell us, say, he dey incapacitated. This same man now, when they say, suddenly, as Abba Kyari die, he wake up from his slumber. The same man. Now he won't begin probe now. Instead of them to tell us directly, say, nah, this new man now, when they bring come, when be Gambari, now they do all these things now. Not be say the thing won't bring unity into their government, but another total destruction and distraction. Now him, this one won't bring come. Total destruction of the political party when be APC. Total destruction of the presidency, according to the way where they claim. Because now they won't scatter waiting their almighty chief of staff when all of them they respect before. What they don't do for ground before and die, they won't scatter and bring in their own people. That is Aisha Buhari as president, and this Mongono NSA, and the other man where they call Gambari, when be the new chief of staff. All these people combined together, now the forces now when they work together. These people are the people now when one do they bring in their own people because they not believe in people when Abba Kyari bring come inside their presidency. Not be Buhari anything Buhari because Buhari don't die long ago. Now these people, when they use the name of this Buhari. So today, they won't show us, they won't teach us, they won't tell us how they won't remove these people. You know, we say Abba Kyari don't bring come. We don't tell them before, say, anybody when enter that office must to pursue everybody when Abba Kyari bring come. Today now the thing when they inside the news. Now the thing now when they everywhere. Say, their Buhari won't probe his own chief of staff when they love so much. When they talk, say them be 42 years old friends. Now the man office now, because say the man don't die. Suddenly, Buhari begin talk. Suddenly, Buhari begin to say, Abba Kyari bring in people without his knowledge. When Abba Kyari, they claim say na Buhari, they do this thing. When in they there, waiting do Buhari not to challenge Abba Kyari or not to ask Abba Kyari to resign for exercising all these almighty powers when he not supposed to exercise. Why the Buhari that time when I talk saying na him now they do this thing? Why he not ask Abba Kyari to resign or resign Abba Kyari by himself as the president of the country? So make una stop using the name of that late Buhari. Buhari not there alive. The people when they do this now, Aisha Buhari, the NSA. And this man what they call Gambari, the new chief of staff. Now then they do all these things. Because they no go ever trust people when Abba Kyari bring come. They no go ever trust people. May una not forget say Aisha Buhari don't battle, fake battle when in the battle with Abba Kyari. But the next day you go see her with Abba Kyari sitting down, dining and whining in the same table. The same woman. Aisha Buhari died. The president of Nigeria died. This woman swallowed it. They play some year game with the Cabals. They deceive Nigerian people with Cabal's name. Now they don't come. They want to tell us, say, man, now we get the country. They want change everybody when we see Abba Kyari bring come. But the one when we say not they comfortable with anybody be say then they call the name of Buhari when don't die since 2017. Make we read a little bit. Make we see how they want to do this thing when they want to do. A wave of apprehension sweeping through ministries, departments and agencies, MDAS, as President Muhammadu Buhari began probe into the office of the late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari. The investigation may lead to all appointments and approvals made by Abba Kyari without President Muhammadu Buhari's permission being cancelled. Una hear so? Say this thing feel lead them. Or everybody when we see Abba Kyari bring come into office or into power in that Nigeria, in that Asorok or anywhere where they, this thing may lead them to cancel all of them, sack all of them, bring in new people. I don't want to tell you, see, this Mongono and Aisha Buhari and the other guy when be Gambari, I be Zambari. They don't trust people when Abba Kyari bring come. Make una not forget say the NSA when be the Mongono where they talk so Baba Gena. They don't fight tooth and nail. When be say Baba Gena write their own Buhari according to the way they claim. See they write Buhari, now Buhari they write. During that time when they killed that lady. In cold blood. Nobody probe, nobody nyam. Life goes on with people living in Asorok. Life goes on with people in the seat of power. They're not nyam, they're not talk. The investigation may lead to the appointment and approvals made by Kyari without Buhari's permission being cancelled. This is as Pandit said. The voter faced by the president in directing a reversal of over 100 decisions by Abba Kyari could create more problems than it is trying to solve. Now, the thing I don't tell you that before. Could create that is the highest disaster when these people now, when they're in the seat of power, when they don't know their left from their right. This thing might bring a serious disaster. Because they won't solve that they claim say they won't solve problem by removing all these people now where they want to remove everybody what they want to remove. They want to remove all of them. Might cause a serious damage on them. Abba Kyari, a source within the presidential villa, suggested that the power bloc that produced the new chief of staff, Ibrahim Gambari, might be the force fighting back, not Buhari, as I said before. There is no Buhari there. Why are they fighting back? They are fighting back because they don't want people when Abba Kyari bring come, made them they there. That is why they are fighting back. Because if Abba Kyari people they there, they sabotage everything where they plan. They're going to sabotage all their moves. That is why they want new people. It just be like when new president enter. The old ones and the old appointments, then they sack all of them. Now the thing when they happen so, ladies and gentlemen. Now the thing when they happen so. Now, new president in Asorok, Aisha Buhari, and this man they call Ibrahim Gambari. So they won't sack people when the old president went on die. That is the late president now went on die recently when Abba Kyari bring come. They won't sack all of them. Why then they sack one president day as one of the claims in Buhari? Why every time then they sack if now one president one of the claims in Buhari? And is Buhari asleep when Abba Kyari they bring these people? If I claim say, now Buhari won't do this job. Now Buhari won't clean out all these old, looting, old politicians when they are. Sleep might have already begun eluding many officers in the MDA on account of contract okayed with Buhari's approval. If this is what the president is targeting, with a view to soaring up sagging profile, analysis say trouble looms for those who cut illegal deals with the late chief of staff. Though no reason was given for the president's action, reports suggested no less than 150 memos that didn't have his authorization may have been uncovered. Why president go dey inside office as one they claim and he not get any authorization with almost 150 memos? Now, on a claim say the man don't paralyze, on a claim say the man they sacarated, on a claim say the man they this, the man they do that. But now, he don't wake up. Suddenly, the man just wake up from slumber. I beg. Even this one, when they don't do recently, when we see Boss Mustafa come announce to Nigerian people, say this guy now, when be Gambari be the chief of staff, it's a call for concern. That one alone don't show everybody see no Buhari there. Now chief SGF, when be Boss Mustafa, now him come tell Nigerian people say, oh, make una come see you. This one our new chief of staff. Not be the Buhari when they say na appoint them. So what can be the Buhari's duty in the Aso Rock? If he did. Special Advisor on Media and Publicity Femi Additional declined to confirm or refute the report. I have seen your test. I have seen your test, he simply said, and ended the call. Also, Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity Gabashehu did not reply to a text message seeking a confirmation on the development. Source told The Guardian yesterday that the directive might just be a continuation of the bickering that produced a deep crack within the rank of the presidential men last February. The first sign that all was not okay within Buhari's inner cabinet emerged in December 2019 when National Secretary Advisor Babagina Mongono wrote a memo to the president alleging interference by Abba Kyari. He accused the late chief of staff of usurping presidential powers and directed service chiefs to ignore instruction by the latter. Mongono account of a connection between Kyari alleged misogynistic and an acute spectre of insecurity that had gripped the country was contained in a series of confidential circulars he addressed to top administration officers on national security. The NSA also accused the chief of staff of sidestepping the president's directive to impose his own decision for implementation, a claim some analysts said was all but a direct accusation of treason against Abba Kyari. Treason. He commit treason. Abba Kyari commit treason before he died, but nobody probe Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari never wanted to step into the court to answer anybody. And when I say president, they commit treason in the presence of president. When president is alive and everybody is looking at him. Overriding president directive or directions, overriding everything, calling security chief, attending meetings, directing them to do this and do that. Only one person. And when I read that, they look at when I talk, say, make all of una go sit down. Make all of una go sit down. Make all of una go sit down. Buhari is not there. Nobody is there. Late Abba Kyari was ruling because Buhari is not there. Bonkwem. All this too much English and too much grammar is not making no sense to anybody. Nobody is digesting all this junk. And we are not digesting all this kind of junk in this platform. This is a big junk. To una don't write down. Now I go still swallow and by on herself. It is not about Abba Kyari. Not Abba Kyari, they cause only Abba Kyari, they cause all these things when we see the time when in their life. All of them, when they inside APC and PDP, they are the people harboring all these terrorists. So we are going to talk about this terrorist issue in a different video, not this one. We are coming. So because since Abba Kyari died, waiting they happen, see they happen. Even things are getting worse since Abba Kyari died. So you cannot say that only Abba Kyari they do all these things. You cannot come out and conclude say that only Abba Kyari they cause this insecurity problem in Nigeria. Or they aid Boko Haram and Hessmen and ISWAP. Not only Abba Kyari, ladies and gentlemen. All of them went there. Now them they sponsor this terrorism in Nigeria. APC and PDP. Because since when they done the troop in to our land, when they won't come kill us, they're not going to ever succeed. Since when did they do all those things? Nobody in presidency today. Aisha Buhari, a woman, when get you the king, when be like people when they kill outside. She never stand up one day by maybe contributing a word about this, or talking about this people going to the southeastern part of the country, a peaceful region. When they don't send a message, they just the troop, they come like saying that they are Papa land. So that's why we talk should not be only Abba Kyari. Even Mongono, when be the NSA, himself never nyan, never. What thing did they do as National Security Advisor? When in his present, bandits, they carry down, could they roll trailer, they take go southeastern part of the country. To do what? To do what? Mongono did there. NSA, when be the National Security Advisor in there, you know they speak, you know they talk. And then one talk say na only Abba Kyari. Now all of una know waiting on a plan and una not going to ever succeed. We continue, ladies and gentlemen. In the media interview after the memo leaked, Chief of Army Staff Toka Burata said insecurity was being confronted across the board in the Buhari's administration. That is always that the thing where they claim all the time. But Mongono's memo showed he and other service chiefs had been taking controversial order from Kyari. Despite warning from the NSA that such a practice was not only unconstitutional but also in violation of the Constitution. The first sign of war between the NSA and the COS, two of Buhari's most powerful aides, was the open letter which revealed both men locked in a bitter confrontation amid raging insecurity. Perhaps the most potent of allegations raised against the Chief of Staff by the NSA at that time was that he had been flagrantly disobeying decision already taken by the president and imposing his own recommendations. Observers saw this as a jarring allegation bordering on treasonable felony. Since Buhari settled down in office in 2015, Kyari's role as the Chief of Staff made him perhaps the most courted associate of the president, arguably more than the president's wife and other family members. God go punish all of una for una to write all these things. God go punish una. You know, see, Buhari don't die. That is why Abba Kyari is there. Make una stop to the beat around the bush. You guys are beating too much around the bush. I don't tell una, see, make una stop to the write all this junk because nobody is buying this junk anymore. The chief of staff influence exposed him to some of the worst scandal of the administration. Shortly after telecom giant MTN was slammed with a record fine in 2015, Kyari was the only one who allegedly played the middleman in negotiating the fines, a role that threw up allegations of fraud when the scandal broke. An MTN officer who allegedly played a key role in the negotiation was said to have lost her job amid the controversy. But Kyari holds on to his position going forward to take part in a bigger deal on government behalf. That's to show you Buhari not there. All this is what I tell you. Kyari influence was also a matter of serious concern for Aisha Buhari, the president's wife, who had repeatedly lashed out at the chief of staff for allegedly caging her husband, caging her husband and making her redundant in the government. Last November, another online newspaper reportedly obtained documents showing Kyari overriding Vice President Yemi Osinbajo on a crucial decision on Ruga project, a series of economic palliative designed to curtail the houseman crisis. The president did not even single out his vice president as the exception to the restriction. When President Muhammadu Buhari was elected in 2019, he issued a directive to all the appointees to clear files and memo through Kyari on any matter that required presidential attention. Why president go do that thing? Why president go do that thing to tell them make them go the report to Abba Kyari? I beg, this matter we don't talk on before, then these people they keep coming with the same thing. Just to distract our attention. Una no fit distract our attention again. Una no fit distract our attention again. This matter, we don't tackle this matter before. Now the matter they come out again now, just because say they are Buhari. When they are so rock today now, they tell them say in one overhaul or in one sack or in one checkmate or in one do whatever in one do with people when Abba Kyari bring come. We don't tell them see as soon as Gambari resume office, he's now the president of Nigeria. He will not like to work with people when they see now Abba Kyari bring them come. That is just all. All this Buhari thing, they are just distracting our attention. That's all.